Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be continuing from the first part or the earlier video that I just uploaded. Just a quick recap of what I said. We will be revising lecture 3 and we'll be finishing up sheet 2. So the first part is lecture 3 formula. This is actually the basics of the formulas that you will need to solve sheet 2. So the question will be basically asking you to solve the following differential equation, and the equation will be given in this concept, as in you got the first part will be m and the second part will be n. So the first thing you should be really doing is differentiating m to y and then differentiating n to x, and they should be equal to each other. Once you confirm this rule that the differential of m and the differential of n are equal to each other, then you should just write next to it exact differential equation. And once this is satisfied, you move to the second step. So this is the first step, and the second step will be like u. This is just a letter. You really shouldn't be worried about it, and you should integrate m and then you integrate n, and then when you get the values of the integration of m and the values of the integral of n, like values will come down as they are and the different values should be written, and thus you will be confirming an exact equation or solving an exact equation. Let me jump quickly to question 2 in sheet 2, which is basically x squared minus y squared dx plus y squared minus 2xy dy equal to 0. So back to the rules. The first thing we gotta do is m and n. So basically we got it over here. According to the rules, this is m and this is n. So the first thing, according to the rules that are written here, we should differentiate m to y and we should differentiate n to x. So I'll do this right now. So differential of m to y. So we look at the m part and we look at the y. So in a differential equation, because this is x squared, it doesn't have a y next to it, so this literally becomes a 0. And the minus y squared, the power of 2 goes down, so that's minus 2y, and then you subtract 1 out of 2. So you get this equation. And then the next part, according to the law, it says, or the rules, it basically says the differential of n, which is this part right here, to according to x, sorry. So this is n according to x. So there is not an x letter next to the y. So basically this is reduced to 0, and 2xy will be reduced to negative 2y. Oh, look what we got here. Minus 2y and minus 2y. And the rule says here that the differential of m according to y and the differential of n according to x should equal each other. So basically what we did over here is satisfy the first rule. And as I mentioned earlier, or according to the mark scheme of Dr. Zahir, we should write down over here exact differential equation. The next step we should be doing is integrating m and integrating n. So I'll be doing this right now. Let's integrate m. So u, which is just a letter, you shouldn't really worry about it right now. So we got the integral of m to dx is basically okay, now I scribbled all over the place. But anyways, yeah, x squared will be x cubed to the third, okay, because in integration, the power, which is x squared, you increase it by 1, and then you divide it by the overall, and you divide it by the new power. So now we got a third x cubed, and then minus y squared basically becomes minus y squared dot x. We just simply add an x, plus c1. The next part, according to the rule, we'll be integrating to n dot dy. So we got our n right over here, and we have y squared, and this is according to y, so basically y squared will be y cubed to the third, and then the negative sign comes down, and then the constant comes down, okay, no, let's wait, hold on a second, so xy, and then we're just gonna increase y to the power of 2, and then we get a 2 over x plus c2. Okay, now let's clean up this equation. So that will be minus third y cubed, and this cancels out to be minus xy squared plus c2. And then you're almost done. The final step will basically be writing down the equation. But first of all, you should look at the equations which are equal to each other. So this is the same as this. So you're just going to write it once. So that will be minus xy squared, and then the rest will just come down as they are. So that's a third x cubed minus a third y cubed equal to c. And thus you have solved question 2. Thank you.